love and in peace. And it is a gift to those in attendance that they may live within the sanctity of their own vows. As they prepare to join their lives, it's important to understand that everyone here has played a part in shaping the characters of Brett and Jenny, and will play a vital role in their continuing lives. And thus we're here not only to witness their vows to each other, but also bestow upon them our blessing. I ask all present to bless this couple and pledge now and forever to support and strengthen this marriage by upholding Brett and Jenny with your love and concern. We do. We do. Come on, guys. There we go. Oh. Part of the invitation to be here is a covenant that the continuity of our support is not only unbroken, but strengthened by this very moment in time. Strengthened in two ways. One, that we pledge here today our counsel and love in support of both Brett and Jenny. As they move through their days as partners, that we continue through actions and words to show them a mirror of themselves, both individually and together at their best, just as they will do for each other. And two, that witnessing their pledge reminds us of the things that we've devoted our lives to, our partners, our work, our hearts. For wedding is a reflection both between the betrothed, but also among those of us in attendance today. I've had the good fortune to know Brett for over 10 years now. We were introduced to each other by a man that was very important in our lives and the lives of many of those in attendance today, Mr. Bill Studebaker. A shared love of adventure and all things outdoors made us fast friends. I met Jenny a number of times over the years, or over the 3+ years that they've been together. But it wasn't until our Hell's Canyon trip in April that I got to know the Jenny that Brett fell in love with. In fact, I'll never forget the line that truly endeared her to me. Apparently Jenny hasn't always had the love of the outdoors that Brett has. At Sheep Creek Camp, we were discussing the beauty of the canyon and the excitement of the whitewater, when Jenny piped up that until that time, her idea of being an outdoorsy kind of girl was having a cocktail on a patio somewhere. We all nearly fell over with laughter, but it went to show that there are so many things in life that Brett and Jenny will get to discover individually and explore together. I want them to know how honored I feel they asked me to be a part of this joyous occasion. As we all know, Brett was diagnosed with sarcoid disease earlier this year. While I'm sure this blessed union would have taken place regardless, Brett told me that facing his own mortality clarified for him what was really important in life. With that clarification came his urgent desire to spend the rest of his life with a woman who has been there to support him through the good times and the bad, and has loved him more each day. Brett and Jenny have known each other since high school, but it wasn't until a New Year's party in 2009 that Brett spied Jenny's chicken dance. And that moment fell head over heels for the woman that would forever change his life. It must have been someone chicken. It hasn't always been smooth sailing, as these two independent people found room in their hearts, minds, and existing families for each other. However, it was made much easier by the love, understanding, and acceptance of their children. Brett's two children, Porter and Bailey, have always been of the utmost importance in Brett's life, as have Andrew's and Maddie, and equally important in Jenny's. They're great parents individually, as attested to by the amazing children they've raised. And I can only imagine what a wonderful team they'll make together. Porter will be a senior next year and is an excellent student. He enjoys playing soccer, wakeboarding, disc golf, and snowboarding, amongst the many activities he excels at. Bailey will be a sophomore next year and thoroughly enjoys school as well. She loves to play soccer and run. And Brett and Jenny told me they're excited that she gets her driver's license this year, as she is excited to get it. Andrew will be a 7th grader next year and is a great kid. He's a loving, supportive son, and I know he will be happy to relinquish his duties as the man of the house, as Brett and Jenny's families become one. And of course, Maddie is a sweet and loving young lady that carries all the poise and grace of her wonderful mother. So as we join together today to unite Brett and Jenny, I know it's going to do that once, in the institution of marriage, let us not forget this is a sacred rite, an ancient rite. The church may bless it, and the state may recognize it as a legal construct. But these are only symbols of what is happening within Brett and Jenny, as their hearts reach across the void to each other and pledge their devotion. To be real, there must be a consecration of each to the other, and both to the noblest ends of life. In the spirit of their independence, Brett and Jenny have written their own wedding vows. Let's raise our hearts in support as they recite them to each other now.
I, Jenny, choose you, Brett, to embark on this great journey of marriage with me. Though life may not always be as perfect as it is at this moment, I vow to never treat our love as common or ordinary. 3.5 years ago, when our paths crossed that lucky New Year's Eve, I knew by the end of the night that we'd be good friends. You introduced me to your children, and seeing the love and adoration you all shared, I began falling in love with you. And after that first long spring apart while you worked in Alaska, I knew I never wanted to be far apart for long. I feel as though you are the reward for everything good I've ever done. I love you not only for what you made of yourself, but for what you're making of me. I promise to keep the good memories alive and let the bad ones go. To share in laughter and wipe away tears. We'll fight sickness together and celebrate health. And every summer, when you leave for weeks at a time for fire contracts, I gotta keep complaints and tears at a bare minimum. Porter and Bailey, I promise to accept and love you as I do my own children. I will protect you and care for you all of my life. I gotta do my best to guide you and support you while allowing you the opportunity to see the world through your own eyes. Anders and Maddie, you two are also making promises today. We're making vows to live as a family and to love and support each other. My love for you two only grows more as we get to share Porter, Bailey, and Brett. Promise me you will do your best always to be good to each other. Today isn't the beginning or the end of our story, but it is a very important page. And while life is so often a great series of question marks, our love